Špijuniro golubiro. Jebeni golub kojeg šalje vlada u javnost da špijunira ljude. Mislite da vas još nije našao?
Mereka bisa nggak kedengaran.
Bruh.
Pergi. Oke.
Bolje vam je da se već odmah idete sakriti ispod svoje male slatke meka. ballerina cappuccina. Mi 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 mi. È la moglie di Cappuccino Assassino e ama la musica la 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 la.
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story, which is called The Unlikely Friendship. In a quiet neighborhood on the edge of a small town, there lived a dog named Max and a cat named Luna. Max was a golden retriever with a heart as big as his paws, always wagging his tail and barking joyfully at anyone who passed by. Luna, on the other hand, was a sleek gray tabby with bright green eyes who preferred silence, shadows, and warm windowsills. Max and Luna lived in the same house, but they didn't exactly get along. Max would often chase Luna around the living room, not out of anger, but because he thought it was a fun game. Luna, of course, disagreed. "That noisy beast has no respect for personal space," Luna would mutter, her tail flicking in irritation as she leapt out of Max's way. Max, confused, would sit by her favorite perch and whine softly. "I just want to play," he'd say in his own doggy way. Their human, a kind woman named Sarah, tried her best to make peace between them. She gave them treats at the same time, petted them both with equal love, and even set up separate cozy spots for them. But peace was hard to maintain when one of them liked to chase and the other liked to hide. For months, they lived in a kind of cold truce, tolerating each other, but never truly connecting. One summer afternoon, the sky turned dark and heavy with clouds. The wind howled through the trees, and rain began to fall in thick, loud sheets. Sarah had to leave for work despite the storm, promising to return before nightfall. As thunder cracked across the sky, Max began to whimper. He had always been scared of loud noises, and storms were the worst. He paced the floor, barking anxiously, looking toward the door. But no amount of barking would bring Sarah back any sooner. Luna, usually calm during storms, sat on the windowsill watching the rain. But then, a bolt of lightning struck nearby, shaking the house. The sound was deafening, and suddenly the lights flickered and went out. In the darkness, Max barked louder, his tail tucked between his legs. He couldn't find his favorite blanket, and his usual safe spot in the hallway now felt strange and unfamiliar. Luna jumped down from the windowsill and padded quietly toward Max. She didn't usually like to get close to him, but something was different tonight. She could see how scared he was, and for the first time, she felt something close to sympathy. Cautiously, she rubbed her head against Max's leg. Surprised, Max stopped barking and looked down at her. "You're not running," he seemed to say with his eyes. "No," Luna meowed softly. "You're not so scary right now." Max slowly lay down, and to his amazement, Luna curled up beside him. Together, they listened to the rain and thunder, but it didn't feel quite so scary anymore. The next morning, the storm had passed, and sunlight poured through the windows once again. Sarah returned home to find Max and Luna asleep next to each other in the middle of the living room rug. She smiled, careful not to wake them, and quietly stepped around the pair. From that day on, things began to change. Max no longer chased Luna through the house. Instead, he would wait patiently for her to approach. Luna, in turn, began to spend more time near Max, sometimes sitting on the same couch or even sharing his blanket. They weren't best friends overnight, but the storm had opened a door that had been closed for a long time. One evening, Sarah watched as Max gently nudged a toy toward Luna. She didn't play with it right away, but later, when Max wasn't looking, she batted it with her paw and chased it across the floor. Sarah laughed quietly, heart warmed by the sight. Sometimes, true friendship doesn't begin with joy or fun. It begins with understanding. And so, in a house that was once divided, a dog and a cat learned to live not just side by side, but together. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.